guys, welcome to Reactions to the Classics.
And today we'll be looking at Cinematic Orchestra to Build a Home, the video. This is brought to us by our patron and longtime friend of the channel, Deep Blue. Thank you, Deep Blue. Appreciate everything you bring us. Check out our Patreon link below if you'd like to support us in any way. The patrons make this thing go. We're so appreciative of them. Check out our social media links and our Twitch stream every Wednesday and Friday. We live stream. So Gina, I don't know anything about this group. I know that one of those live streams, Deep Blue brought the concert video of this, but it's a song by, I said, the Cinematic Orchestra, vocals and piano performed by Canadian singer-songwriter Patrick Watson.
And it was released as a second single from the group's third studio album. Yeah, and Deep Blue mentioned that the first time that he watched this, he was a puddle of tears. The second time, he was a puddle of tears, but then he noticed that it touched on the sensitive topic of euthanasia. And that the music and actors create a sacred space where that's not all that really matters,
right.
But in the end, it's love.
Well, very well put. So usually, guys, when we put the YouTube video up, we're going to have the YouTube video in a little box, and you're going to see us. But because I have a feeling, obviously, this video is going to be very powerful, I'm going to do the screen capture. So you're not actually going to see us. We're here. We may comment in the background. You're not actually going to see us during the video. And then we'll come back on at the end and give our thoughts on this. Once again, thanks again, Deep Blue.
There is a house built out of stone, wooden floors, walls, and window sills, tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel this is a place where I feel at home. Built a home for you, for me, until you disappeared from me, from you. It's time to live and time to There is a tree as old as me, branches were sold by the color of green, ground had a rose then past its knees. By the cracks of his skin I climbed to the top. I climbed the tree to see the world. when the gods came around to blow me down. Held on as tightly as you held on to me. Held on as tightly as you held on to me.
Yeah, that was powerful.
Wow. Yeah. We're on screen capture, so you won't know if I cried or not. So there you go. I don't have to be like Deep Blue. You can't see me. Yeah, Cinematic Orchestra. Mm-hmm. You know, it's more about the lyrics are go right along with the song, but obviously it's more about the visual of the song.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I feel like, as Deep Blue said, you know, like his final watch, it's about love. Like that's the ultimate act of selflessness on the guy's part.
I can't imagine. I was like picturing myself.
I know, me too.
I was like, I don't know, man. I mean, you know, obviously it starts out he's carrying her, and you don't really realize at first that she's in a hospital gown, or I didn't. Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I wouldn't, if I hadn't have known what Deep Blue said about it, I wouldn't have.
You know, and then he lays her down in the chair, sits her down in the chair, and start looking at a photo album. The members, you know, and starts to build, and you know, she lays down, and he's in the kitchen in the background. Then eventually, and she's in the wheelchair, in the chair, reading a letter, and then it breaks, and she's pushing her way up the stairs with like everything she has to climb those stairs, and he's up there mixing something up, pouring it into a cup, and then
their prolonged goodbye. Like you just, I guess it brought back memories. If you've ever had to put an animal down, we've had to put two. And our first one, we knew ahead of time, and we gave him that last day, and that's what it made me think of.
Yeah.
It was all of those soaking in those happy moments, knowing that it was going to be the end.
Yeah, you know, oftentimes with the love of, you know, with the death of our loved one, we don't know it's the final moment. Mm-hmm. You know, we don't know what's coming up, and he obviously knew, and I think that would be harder in a lot of ways. Yeah, I can't imagine. Just wow. So incredibly powerful. Any other thoughts on it? I mean, I don't really know what else to say to do it justice. Like you just need to watch. It's not going to be an uplifting experience, but I think it's a wonderfully emotional experience.
Mm-hmm. And I do. I just feel like it's the person left behind is the one I feel like is making the sacrifice.
Right.
Like she's going to die and move on or whatever. And
yeah, that's a good point.
He's left with, did I do the right thing? You're always going to wonder that.
Right.
Did I make the right
No, I think so
decision?
too.
I know I put her, out of her pain or whatever. But then it comes the moral issue of it. I think would always niggle at the back of your mind too.
Yeah, I guess he figures he's serving her, and so maybe that's he's fulfilling her dying wish and putting himself aside. It's really the ultimate act of selflessness in a lot of ways. So, as always, Gina, appreciate you joining me. Let us know what you think of this video in the comments below, and always appreciate you, Deep Blue. And until next time, we will